What is up, everyone? Good morning. Happy Saturday. It is 6:33 right now, September 2nd. So I'm gonna be getting ready to hit a marathon training run. Sounds absolutely crazy, but I want to give you guys some insight while I do my foam rolling and preparing. So I'm gonna be trying to kick off around 7 a.m. So I got some time, but I have a marathon training run today because it is my peak week, September 23rd. I have my UTMB Grindstone 100K. So that is going to be my first ultra trail race for this UTMB Mount Blanc. So it's pretty cool. It's a World Series event where got to get a bunch of qualifying points, and this is going to be one of the qualifying races in order to get selected for the big Mount Blanc race, which is actually currently going on right now, which is pretty cool. So I'm super stoked for that, but this peak week has been tough. So the way I do it is Mondays I usually have off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week I had 12 milers back to back to back. Off yesterday, and then I got 26 today, and then tomorrow I have around eight recovery runs. So I am getting 70 miles in my peak week, which was definitely one of my goals. However, I'm supposed to be in the trails right now in the mountains getting elevation because this race in September is 65 miles with 11,000 feet of elevation. But right now I am in the Jersey Shore at the beach, and I cannot get any elevation because it is completely flat. If I needed it, I would have to have driven probably an hour or two or so to get into the mountain. So instead we're just gonna load up on the miles and hopefully it works out, but that's what we got going. I'm gonna bring you guys outside, do a quick little dynamic stretch, whatever we gotta get, and we'll get this thing rolling. So see you guys out there. But just want to show you guys what I got rolling with me right before this. So let me give you a look. So we got a nice little race belt. Let me put in these Precision Nutrition carb packets in there. And then as long as a LR bar as well. This is more of a backup, but definitely gonna be having this guy. I got my drink in here. I got water and then an element drink, and then I'm also bringing an extra one with me. So that's gonna go there. Another little carb pack that I'm actually gonna put in here. I got my Whoop band and my Garmin. I'm gonna finish up getting ready, bring you guys outside, do a little explaining, let you guys know a little insight about how I set up my morning, everything like that, and then we're gonna get it going. So talk to you soon, fam. Alright, we're outside. Before I get everything on, my belt, my shoes and everything, give you guys a little rundown on how I do my nutrition when it comes to these training runs. One is a little different just because it is a long run. I actually did do a mini carb load last night and a mini low carb meal this morning that I showed you guys, just because of how intense this run is going to be. Last night I definitely loaded up on carbs, mainly just for dinner, didn't do a whole day. And then this morning, what you guys saw is I had one of those mush oatmeal cups. They're really good. They're like pre-made overnight oats. 32 grams of carbs, and I had a banana with that to add a little bit more carbs, probably around 20. Got a nice 50 to 60 grams of carbs this morning. Last night I loaded up on electrolytes, so I made sure I had around 500 to 1,000 milligrams of sodium and then 250 to 500 milligrams of potassium. When it comes to electrolytes, guys, this is one of the most forgotten things when it comes to running and training and everything like that. Carbs, huge, yes. Electrolytes, massive. They're so important. So I loaded up last night. I got more in my drink that I'm going to take with me. The key there is that you always want to shoot for a 2-to-1 sodium potassium ratio. So I had my sodium last night. I got my Element T, LMNT, that's what it's called, in my drink, which has 1,000 milligrams of sodium and then 200 milligrams of potassium. So not quite the 2-to-1 ratio. That's why I had a banana as well to kind of even that out. I'm feeling good, feeling ready to go. Gonna put my shoes on, gonna put my gear on, gonna hit a quick dynamic stretch, and we are gonna get out of here. So let's go. Temperature wise, it's actually really nice right now. It's about like 65, but that's going to change pretty quickly. I will not be wearing this sweatshirt on the run, just doing it for now to keep warm. 65 is nice. My rule of thumb generally is I like to be a little cold when I start because obviously with sweat and all, it's going to change. So being a little bit cold allows me to kind of be the perfect temp when I'm in the middle of the run, versus if I'm if I'm pretty warm right before, then I know I'm going to be sweating on the run. So get ready to go, tie my shoes, and yeah. Shout out, respondtraining.com. Alright, but we are going to get started a little early today. 6:51, not that early. My goal is to start by 7, so we're going to get it going. I got everything I need in Garmin. Got my Whoop band, got to tighten this up a little bit. Alright, good to go. I'm ready to hit it. Let's get it. 26.2.
Alright, what is up, fam? We're about an hour or so in. I'm in Avalon now, so the next town over. I'm actually meeting up with my brother right now. He's doing the Philly Marathon, and so I'm gonna hit his long run with him, then head back to Seattle, finish my run. It's gonna be a good day. I'll keep you updated. All right, we just finished up. I actually, I did 26.1, stopped my watch, and then had to start another one, do 0.1, and finish again. But we did finish up. I believe I finished around 3:45. Have a couple of battle wounds out here, but hey, no pain, no gain. Let's get it. Let's get something to eat.
Got my coffee. I've been thinking about this coffee all morning. I did not get a chance to show you guys my actual meal. I'll just tell you what I had. 2 egg omelet with ham and feta cheese. And then what I did was I did 2 sunny side up eggs on top of it to get that runny yolk. And then on the side I had 4 pieces of Ezekiel bread because I was hungry. Did finish that up. I housed that. And real quick, all I wanted to go through is I want to talk about the fact that this 26.2 miles is a training run for me, because I don't want to be that guy that just says, oh, it's my training run. Like, no, it took a lot of me to get to this point. I worked my ass off to get here. I started running 2021, and after that, after I started, it was a consistent progression. For April of 2021, the longest run that I have done was 3 miles. And what I did was I started with 3 miles, and I consistently did 3 miles over time. And then that 3 miles turned into 5. And then on the weekends, I started testing myself with the long runs. Doing the 5 miles during the week with maybe 8-mile runs on the weekends as my long run. It just continued to build over time and over time to where July 2022 was my first ever marathon. Did it right after a challenge, the 75 hard challenge. That was my first marathon. Look, from April 2021 to July 2022. It took me that long to get into a marathon. After a marathon, I kind of kicked it into gear, started getting the ultra marathon space, did a 50-miler. That was actually my first official running event. And then after the 50-miler, I have next is going to be my 65-miler Grindstone 100K. It is in 3 weeks, so September 23rd. And that's why I wanted to make this video, because I really want to show you guys why I was doing a training run and what it's for. I have that in 3 weeks, and then November 4th, I have a 100-miler, which I also hope to document. But guys, all that to say is it took a while, right? And I do regret not filming and getting everything documented beforehand, because I would love to show you guys the journey. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to show you guys the journey. I'm going to show you guys what it takes. Look, are the videos going to be great? No, I'm not an editor. I'm not a videographer. I'm just a guy sharing his journey. It'll get better over time, but for right now, this is what we're working with. I just want you to understand and get a perspective on what this journey, what this lifestyle is, because I think it's pretty cool. I took a step back, and I do think it's a pretty cool lifestyle. It's not a lifestyle for everyone, but it is a lifestyle that everyone may be interested in watching, right? So that's my goal. But that is what I wanted to mention. So we got Grindstone 100K in 3 weeks. Absolutely stoked about it. Stay tuned. I'm definitely going to be filming that. Hopefully, I can get a couple of other videos in between. But this is the start of a fun and long journey. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you guys would like to stick along with the journey, we'd love for you to subscribe. Not one of those guys who's going to say like and subscribe, but if you would like to, feel free to subscribe. It's absolutely free. And if you're looking for any kind of coaching, whether that's nutrition, exercise, running, lifestyle, whatever it is, I'm happy to help. I own my own company called Rustamano Training. It's my own personal training company that we do all those kind of things. So please feel free. Check out the website, www.rustamanotraining.com if you're interested. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you next time at the Grindstone 100K.